Yo, what is up YouTube? It is OG, and today we are going to be doing a short interview with Patchy, who actually received a gold bow skin. And first off, I just want to say sorry for the lack of uploads lately. There's just been like a lot going on behind the scenes, and I kind of had like a tough weekend. My family dog died that I had. That was like 10, so that was like a little tough. And then, you know, we lost the NA Open yesterday, so that was tough too. And I'm not uploading the games because, you know, we lost. I don't mind uploading losses. It's just they actually like honestly got pushed out of my battle log. After we lost, I just, you know, scrimmed a bunch and then just pushed a lot of ladder. So I'm definitely doing everything in my power to get ready for the next one, and I'm sure we'll be fine. It's just a matter of preparation. Like, they were all really close games again, but close doesn't cut it. So definitely need to figure it out over the next week and a bit. But yeah, guys, we are going to get into a short interview that I did with Patchy Pirate. He wouldn't go in voice call with me. He's a little shy. So he was kind enough to answer some questions that I shot him in DM and provide us with some dope bow gameplay. So let's get into it. Alright, so just a reminder, I know I've already said this twice, but it is going to be a short interview, and then I'll just let the gameplay roll because there honestly is some really good games. So the first question that I'm sure everybody is wondering is, how many hours a day did you play Brawl Stars the past few months? By few months, I meant since like star points were released. And his answer was, I played Brawl Stars about 10 to 12 hours a day when I was pushing, and played 3 to 4 hours a day towards the end of the summer when I wasn't grinding as hard. So I remember Patchy would literally be up like all night, and he was just like grinding so hard at first. He did manage to get #1 a few times, I think, but he was just doing insane hours for like a month and a half at a time. So that's how he actually, I think he was #1 in star points besides this one Brazilian guy that might have been the same, but he was like really up there. Okay, so question number 2 is, how many star points did you have before the recent update? So he had around 41,000 star points. Now that is just insane for comparison. After the update, which they gifted a lot of extra star points, I'm at 27k. I did buy like all the skins, not all the skins. I didn't get the Dark Crow one, but I have Light Bow, so I'd probably be around like 39 because I bought the Colt one and some other ones too. 39k. And 41,000 is just insane before the update because the update gave tons of extra star points. Alright, so next up I asked, would you have been the first to get a golden skin? And then he replied with, I think it was either between me or this Brazilian guy. We're going to get it in a few seasons. Now I noticed, I think it's like Emmerich or something, but he's been grinding a lot too. He's been like top 10 the whole summer. So shout out to Emmerich and Patchy, just working so hard for these skins. Why did you choose Golden Bow instead of Golden Crow? His reply was, I like the Night Crow skin better than the Gold Crow skin, so I opted to get the Gold Bow and the Night Crow. Now all the star point skins are actually really nice, even though like even the reworks I really like. But the Dark Crow skin is actually like really OP, so I definitely understand where he's coming from. And personally, you're gonna use Bow more than Crow, so it makes sense to get the Gold Bow. But that's just my point of view. I'm a pretty big Bow fan. How many times did you hit #1 this summer? So he said that he hit #1 3 times, but actually finishing, he only finished 1 time. I thought it was twice, but I guess someone might have beat him last second. But there's been so many people grinding this summer to just like finish once is like super impressive, let alone like hit it 3 times. So he has been grinding so much. Alright, so what is your point best? And he said, my point best is 26,875 trophies, so just below the world record. I think world record's 27.3. But Patchy didn't really binge. Well, I mean, he did binge, but like he was always like steady, like top 5, like around there. And I think that's the route that you definitely want to go if you are saving up for these skins. So what is the mode that you played the most and your favorite mode? So he said the mode that he played the most is Brawl. For those of you who don't know, Patchy was like a god Mortis. He still is, but obviously Mortis took a little bit of a toll a few months back. And he likes it just because it's original and the mechanics are a lot of fun. And, you know, I completely agree. Brawl is just so unique, and it just feels like its own game mode, really. Like, Siege and Heist are comparable, you know, Bounty isn't that original, but Brawl, it's just so cool with the ball mechanics, so definitely agree with Patchy there. So, the final question is, what are your plans for Brawl Stars moving forward, and are you going to go for that Golden Crow skin? So he said no because I have high school. He just got into grade 9, so he has to like focus on his grades, I guess. And he's good with the skins he has, which totally makes sense. I mean, he has every skin in the game that you can get from star points, besides one, and he doesn't really have as much time for Brawl as he did in summer. So you know, completely understand where he's coming from. The little guy needs to focus on school. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for checking out the video. I'm gonna let the gameplay roll like I said, and I'll try to be back with a video tomorrow. I'm just so focused right now on making the last qualifiers. I'm really embarrassed that I haven't so far. Gotten a little unlucky with the brackets, but you know, we should be beating anyone in NA, even though there are a lot of good players. I think we definitely have a really strong team. We just need to perform when it matters. So I'll try to be back tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, guys, enjoy the gameplay.